You seem to be in a pleasant mood, Brittany asked her, as she looked in the direction the demon army would be arriving from. From the tone Brittany was giving her, Queen understood that Brittany was not in a pleasant mood. She felt herself holding back a sigh and wishing that Helania was here instead of on a mission that her master had ordered. It was Helania's duty to organize each of the guardians in Brittany, not her. I am going to guess that something had happened to put you in another foul mood. It cannot be that woman, Haiyun. She is getting ready to return to her academic city, so she will no longer be near our master. Queen tried to be understanding towards Brittany. Though Brittany had many faults, loving their master was not one of them. The issue is her loving master too much, she mentally snickered to herself. Brittany was a fellow creation, so there would always be a bond between them, but sometimes her single-mindedness was aggravating. It is nothing, Brittany pouted, though from the way she kept glancing at where the sisters were standing, Queen could imagine who the source of Brittany's childishness was stemming from. Do you want to talk about it? She asked Brittany, a part of her honestly wanting to help a friend. Master has not let me sleep near him in a while. Anaclus has been hogging all the time to herself, Brittany complained. Queen could understand that feeling, wanting to be near him. Even now, she could feel a part of herself being pulled towards him. This feeling was something they all likely shared, the desire and need to be with him. Ever since the day they were created, she had noticed that each of them had found their own way of expressing the feelings she was experiencing. Looking at how humanoids on this world lacked the feeling of purpose inside of them, Queen often felt a deep sense of pity. How could they live life without having the sense of belonging she and the others carried with them? Mistress, a soft voice whispered from within the void. We feel the living, it informed her. Queen could feel the light chill that danced over her body, letting her know her minions wished to be freed upon those who stood in her path. The way they begged and pleaded in her mind gave her a sense of calm, reminding her of the gift given to her. Queen never revealed the thought she buried deep inside of herself, afraid of what the others would think. Even more than the others, Queen worried what he would think of her thoughts. The connection she had with her minions felt akin to the way a mother would feel towards their children. Each one of them was precious, and when they accomplished the task she asked of them, Queen felt overwhelming pride. Just like her, each of her children can fulfill his wishes. Though she was pained if they perished, she knew that they would return to the void and be reborn from her. Queen, Orasia's webs have detected the enemy's approach. They will be here shortly, Anaclus informed her as she slithered towards Queen. Yes, my minions feel them too. Queen nodded her head in thanks. Anaclus turned her body towards where the demons were approaching. Our master has appointed you as the leader of this assignment. What would you have my sister and I do? There was a hint of defiance in her tone. You and your sister will hide and watch for any weaknesses. There are no signs as to how many of those demons we fought against are present, Queen commanded Anaclus. A small approving smile appeared on Anaclus's face. Queen ignored the reaction that Anaclus let slip, wanting to concentrate on the mission. Though failure was unlikely, Queen still remembered how those demons were able to catch her master unaware. Even to this day, the image of her master being flung into the wall flashed through her mind. Her fists clenched as she looked forward to punishing the people that attacked him. There was an icy calm that spread throughout her mind, helping her remain focused and not become emotional. Queen turned her head and watched as Anaclus slithered away from them, with Orasia following behind her. The further away they went, the more difficult it was to sense their presence. Queen's ability was not in stealth, so it was only to her natural abilities that helped Queen to watch for as long as she did. As soon as she lost sight of them, Queen could no longer sense their presence. The two of them could be behind her and she would not know it. Her master had done an excellent job when he gave them their ability. Only he could sense their presence, giving additional meaning to their nickname, Jungle Sisters. Because the person navigating a jungle could miss their target even if it was directly in front of them. Brittany, you'll be in charge of facing the leader of the army. Though I would advise caution, I know you'll just go in without thinking. Queen criticized her. You'd have me stay calm in front of the people who hurt him? Brittany snorted. I am going to enjoy tearing them into pieces. As if thinking about something trivial, she said, I may have one of the cooks prepare them into something presentable for my master. Brittany giggled cutely, lost in her own world where likely their master was praising her. Can you focus for a moment? Queen tried to snap Brittany out of her own world. Brittany glared at Queen for bursting her fancy. I think it would be best for you to hold back and wait until the sisters find out where the leader is. Seeing that she was going to be interrupted, she quickly said, If you enter the battle too early, you may not hear where the leader is. Brittany looked a little frustrated, weighing what Queen had told her. We will do things your way. But if I spot the leader before the sisters do, then all bets are off. I want to be the one that kills the one who hurt my poor master. She grudgingly agreed to Queen's strategy. Queen sighed, both in relief and in aggravation, about how single-minded she was. I wish you would act the same as when you are with Master, as you are when you are with us, she poked at Brittany. I do not know what you're talking about. Brittany waved away Queen's comments. We better start getting ready, Queen muttered, not wanting to argue any longer. Closing her eyes, Queen injected her mana into the void, like ghostly hands reaching into the depths of darkness. Come to me, my children. Queen spoke into the nothingness, pouring out her desires to lay waste to all things that stand in his way. We hear you, mistress. A wall of voices answered her, responding to her command and emotions. An eruption of energy poured out into the world as the gateway opened. Feelings of purpose and happiness seemed to envelop her as she felt her minions emerge from the darkness. Come all, those who hear my plea, emerge from the void and trample all who oppose my master. Let us show the world his might and power, allow them to know what will happen if they stand in his way. Show everyone my love and devotion for him. She cried out into the emptiness, hearing a cacophony of voices, all demanding for payment that needed to be paid for those standing in the way of the one that summoned them.